Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Magid from Enagic, Dubai. Thanks for watching this video. And today we are going to explain and clarify more about the extended special direct sales contest. So all of you can get more details about its know-how and you can manage to get the best use of it for your team and for your sales organization as well. So let's get started. As usual, before we start, we need to discuss and highlight this disclaimer that Enagic reserves the right to change and or update these rules, terms and conditions anytime without prior notice after the date or time of this training video. All distributors have to follow the latest and recent updated rules, terms and conditions from respective branch after this training date or time before placing any order, even for EAPA cards or the machine or the con or any sale. All calculations and sales placement here are roughly estimated, not exactly correct, and you need to arrange your own calculation and sales placement on your sole and own discretion without any responsibility on Enagic. So let's dive into the details of the campaign then. First of all, let's highlight the main focus for this extended campaign. Actually, it started like a month ago, but extended for August as well, which gave another opportunity to each person to capitalize on that and its own July achievement as well. So, first of all, this is the campaign which is unique to include both of the direct sales and indirect sales as well. So each sale will be counted for the whole team within the 8 point, which is a very special advantage given by Enagic now for the team growth and exponential growth as well. So your team will be able to expand globally and exponentially as well because all of those distributors within the 8 point will get advantages from any single sale registered during August. So it is up to end of August only as of today. For the direct sales, it will have its own special contest count, as you may see over here, that make K8 count as 8 point, Super 501 count as 5 points for the direct sales. So that count will be limited to the direct sponsor only. But the sponsors within 8 point will also get advantages of that sale registered based on the portion of the 8 points eligible to each one of them, which is mentioned here that the contest points will be calculated by multiplying each qualifying sale by the number of points earned within the 8 points sale. So if you as a distributor will have indirect sales and your portion from that indirect sales is 4 points, then for the purpose of the contest count, you will get 4 points for your ID which received that 4 points from the indirect sales. That will be up to 30 global winners around the world on daily basis and weekly basis as well. And each of them will have a generous reward from Enagic, starting with 1,000 US dollar for the daily and 2,000 US dollar for the weekly contest as well. So we have two contests, daily and weekly, for the direct sales and indirect sales. And the total global winners are coming to be up to 30 global winner. What does it mean? It means that you have a significant good chance to be one of those 30 winners, not only once on daily basis, but also one more on weekly basis if you kept building up and encouraging your team to grow exponentially. Main point we need to care about and put into consideration that the contest bonus is subjected to the local currency rate based on your branch and subjected to the admin fees of that 2% based on your EAPA card membership category. So, general rules, let me erase this first. Yep. Let's see the general rules all together. First of all, you should be a distributor account, of course, not user. And to qualify, only those distributors within the SP status will be eligible for the campaign. If you are not on the SP for now, you need to be on the SP status as soon as possible to get advantage from your indirect sales. For the daily contest, the status on the contest day will be used. What does it mean? It means that you need to activate yourself if you are not on the SP before the date that you are going to receive in direct sales. For that, you need to keep in communication on daily basis with your team. For the weekly contest, the status of the Sunday, which is the last day of the week, will be counted for that. The same as you need to do for the daily, you need to do for the weekly to keep in communication with your team and make sure that all your indirect sales are placed within your SP status activation period. Direct sales point will be simply counted within the contest special point, which is 8 point for K8, 5 point for the Super 501. Indirect sales will be counted with this formula, which is the contest points multiplied by number of points you earned within the 8 points sales. For this one, you need to refer to the last chart in this training. You can find out the sales count for the direct and indirect sales that we will have to discuss it together right now. The total direct sales points and indirect sales points accumulated will be combined to determine the total contest points for the subjected ID. So you might need to think of a direct sales at least to maximize your sales count for the contest eligibility to be one of those 30 global winners. Here is an example for the direct sales scenario. Let's say Mr. Z enroller, Mr. A1 is one of the downline, and then he put his own Ocon DD as a A2. He purchased the filter set and he sold the K8 to Mr. B. In the same time, he repeated the Ocon DD as well. In this case, Mr. A2 is a direct sale for A1. But A2-1, which is the repeat of the Ocon, is a direct sale of A2 only. A1-1, which is the filter set, is a direct sale of A1. Even if there is no ID, as you know, for the filter set, you will get the count, but there is no ID. But for the contest bonus and the contest sales count, filter set will be counted. Mr. B, who purchased the K8, is a direct sale of A1, even if there is an enroller in that sale. What does it mean? It means that adding enroller to the sale will not make any contest advantage for the enrolled ID. Another scenario for the indirect sales as well. So it is within the 8 points only. You need to remember within 8 points only. The amount of the 8 points will be determined by the line rank under which arm that sale is registered. 3A, 4A, 2A. Even if you are a 6A leader, but the sale is under your 2A, you will be eligible for 2 points only. In this scenario, we can see E1, D, C1, A1, C2, E2, A2, and B. So, in this indirect sales scenario, we can look at Mr. B, which got the K8 over here, is a direct sale for A1. So, A1 will receive 8 contest points because that K8 is a direct sale for A1. And Mr. C1, which is his upline, will receive 3 contest points because Mr. A1 is registered under the 3A of C1. Although the line between C1 and D is 6A, Mr. D will receive the contest points based on his own portion of the 8 points from the sale of Mr. B. So in this case, it will be only 4 contest points because, as we mentioned, it is within the 8 points only or limited to 8 points only. For A2, which is the Ocon DD self-purchase for A1, A1 will receive 1 contest point because it is a direct sale and the Ocon DD direct sales count is 1 contest count or one contest point for the contest bonus eligibility. But Mr. D, the first upline, will not receive any points here because he has no Ocon. As you can see, E1 has Ocon, E2. C1 has Ocon, C2. A1 put Ocon, A2, so Ocon will go to eligible Ocon uplines only, excluding the Mr. D because there is no Ocon DD for him. Ocon is not purchased for Mr. D as we mentioned, so there is no Ocon will be counted for him and it will pass by as normal for the Ocon policy and Ocon count, which will be 1 point in case of Mr. A1 because the Ocon DD count for the indirect sales is 1/3 multiplied by the 3 points, which is the eligible portion of 8 points for E1, then it will come to be 1 contest point. So let's have some details and disclaimer which is important for you to know. And first we'll go with the sales conditions. Weekly contest will count the sales starting from Monday to Sunday. So Sunday will be the last day to be counting all your weekly direct and indirect sales. Self-purchase user and e-payment will be okay. But Tokure sale, cancelled sale, unpaid sale will not be counted. That's why here it mentioned that Tokure distributor will be able to participate in the contest. Tokure as a distributor ID can participate in the contest, but his own Tokure ID will not be counted for his upline as eligible sale for the campaign or the contest, I mean. If a single purchaser made multiple purchases of the same product on the same day or week, only maximum of 3 will be counted for the contest reward. In this case, we can check K8 as an example over here. If several K8 purchases are made, if several K8 purchases are made in the same email address, only 3 K8 will be counted. Even if different names but the same email address, only 3 will be counted. But filter sets, Kangen Farm, which is the curry, Kangen Wagyu, which is in the US, are excluded from that rule. What does it mean? It means that if you put 100 Kangen curry ID, it will count as 100 for the contest bonus or the contest eligibility based on the direct and indirect sales account for each. Bonus points from FA or any other campaign will not count towards the contest calculation, and in August only this campaign is activated or extended, so it is okay for this rule, no need to care about. But disclaimers over here. First, the bonus will be granted once all the payments are collected, even if e-payment or single payment, we should receive the payment first so that your ID will be unlocked for the contest eligibility and reward. And the bonus amount will vary depending on local currency rate. If a distributor has multiple accounts, only the account that ranked the highest will be the one selected for the contest. Bonus amount will be adjusted according to the distributor status, SP 100%. And yeah, of course, this is not here because the campaign or the contest is limited only to the SP distributors only. If the several distributors have the same sales units, then the higher sales amount will place a higher rank. What does it mean? It means that the value of the machine will then be counted after the same sales account will be found. So if, for example, we have two distributors, one of them has 3 K8, one of them has 3 Super, and both of them came to be eligible, then we will check the 3 K8 value versus the 3 Super 501 value, and then we can see that the Super value is higher, so that will be the eligible 3 sales to be counted. Bonus adjustment will be made if there are several distributors placed in the same rank in the contest. So, if for example for the first rank $1,000 will be paid, but we found 10 people are eligible for the same, then the 1,000 will be split to 10 people, each one will get 100, so that the same bonus will be paid divided by the eligible winners. Business support fees will apply to the contest bonus as well, which is the 2%, and it will be different based on your E8PA membership category. And the E8PA membership will be used to determine the discount rate or the lower amount of this 2% during the contest period only. Yes, for the daily, the E8PA membership will be counted based on the contest day itself. So if you have silver in the contest day, but you upgraded to diamond in the following day, we will count on the silver because it was the membership tier or category on the contest day. And the same for the weekly, we will count on the Sunday E8PA membership tier. Last but not least, contest rules are subject to change, and any contest rule may be changed then or applied by the HQ without prior notice, and the contest may end without also prior notice. Just a disclaimer for you. Then the bonus details. Here is the bonus, and we need to split it to the daily first and then the weekly. Yeah. The first rank will get 1000 US dollar. The rank number 30 will get 260. While the weekly, the first rank will get 2000, but the 30 will get 520 US dollar. That will differ based on the currency rate at your country. In the UAE, it is fixed by the central bank, but if you are in different country, you need to expect different based on the currency rate in your country. Yeah. But the point here that there are daily basis 30 winner. So your opportunity is really high to be one of those 30 people globally. And it is split to daily and weekly as well. So if you cannot achieve it in one day, you can achieve it in 1 week. What you need to do is to work together with your team and your leader so that you can achieve your goals. Here is the count that we need to care about. First, for the direct sales campaign, which has its own special sales account, and the indirect sales count, which will be multiplied by your own portion of the 8 points. So for the K8, for example, you can see that will be 8 points for the direct sale. SD501DX and Super will count as 5 for each. And then JR4 under Think, Platinum, and ESPA will be 4 points for the direct sales, while all of them will give you 1 point for the indirect sales, which will be multiplied by 8. So if you are a distributor and one of your team over here sold the K8 and that person is under your 4A, that person will get 8 points for the campaign count thanks to that K8, and you will get correct 4 because it is your portion from the 8 points for that K8 as well. Let's say it is under 1A over here, so that will get 1 commission point and you will get 4 commission points, so multiplied by 1 for the K8, it will be 4 contest points as well. So quantity will be 1 for the direct, but 1/3 for the indirect. Sigma, which is here, it is sigma, 3 points for the direct, 1 point for indirect. Kangen Water in the US, 1 point for direct, 1/3 for the indirect. Kangen curry will be half for the direct, but it will be 1/4 or 25% only will be counted for the indirect multiplied by your portion for that. M-guard will be 2 points for the direct, half point for the indirect, and so on for all the product. And here we are talking about the products only eligible in Dubai. So here is also one scenario for more clarification for you. So let's say Miss Sun is active 6A distributor in Dubai, and then under here we have Miss Moon got K8 as a direct sale. Then Mr. Mars got the Super 501 as a direct sale. And in the same day, let's say, Miss Moon sold K8 to Miss Wealth and got her Ocon Sigma over here. Miss Moon, Miss Moon. And Mr. Mars sold JR4 to Mr. Penn. So, in this case, how the contest points will be counted for Miss Sun, Miss Moon, Mr. Mars. Let's see. First, the line. Miss Sun has Miss Moon under her 4A and Mr. Mars under 6A. Miss Moon registered Miss Wealth under 1A and her second ID under 1A by default, and the same for Mr. Mars with Mr. Penn. So here is the contest count for the points. First of all, Miss Sun. For the direct sales, we can see K8 and Super 501 over here. So the special sales account will be considered over here for the K8 as 8, Super as 5, total 13 contest points for these two direct sales only. What about the indirect sales? We can see K8, Sigma and JR4. K8 will be 4 because the 4A line, correct. And Sigma will count as 0 for Miss Sun because there is no any Ocon over here. So it will pass up to the eligible Ocon person. From the JR4, it will count as 6 because that will be the portion for Miss Sun for the for the JR4 8-point commission. So total will be over here 10. So for the contest count, Miss Sun can participate with 23 contest points that might make her one of the top 30 global winners for the campaign daily contest. Yeah. Next, Miss Moon. Miss Moon as a direct sale has K8 and Sigma. So the special count will be 8 for the K8, 3 for Sigma, total 11. What about the indirect sale? Nothing yet. So Miss Moon will participate with 11 sales only. What about Mr. Mars? Mr. Mars has no indirect, only the direct GR4. So for that day, he will participate with 4 contest points only. That's how you might need to arrange and manage your sales placement on daily and weekly basis as well with your team. Here is another scenario. Let's consider that those people are already registered, but those people are the new registered sales in the same day. That one will be actually for you, not for me, that you might need to know, Miss Sky, how many direct sales she has for the special count, how many indirect sales she has, then how many total will be the participated points for her for the contest in that day. The same for Miss Cloud, how many either direct, how many indirect. Same for Mr. Rain, same for Miss Shiny, same for Miss Air and Mr. Space as well. Please do it, and if you are interested, you can share it with me so we can check it together and see what is the total contest count for each one of them, thanks to 4 sales in the same day. And yeah, that's it. And thank you so much. And please, please take advantage from that campaign and or contest because yeah, it's really attractive and very good having the direct and indirect sales for the direct sponsor, indirect sponsor on daily and weekly basis for global 30 winners as well. Best of luck and thank you.